Hello, everyone. This is TWC. Decided to go and do my own little video talking about the RV in Nesara. Being here by myself seems kind of a little odd, but I just wanted to go over things with everyone in the channels, and we have 10 Telegram channels. We have the RV related only, which is read only. And we'd appreciate it if everybody would join it. It's a strictly Intel channel for everyone to get all the information that you may be looking for. It's called Read Only RV Nesara Related Only. Then we have our support channel, which is strictly for RV Nesara global support. It's not a conversation channel, but it's a channel to come to and ask questions about the RV, Nesara, or currency related questions. It's not a conversation channel. Please come in there and ask your questions and get answers. They may not stay up very long as we try to keep the channel feed clean. But yeah, that's a pretty good channel to get questions answered. And then we have our other 8 channels. We have a Humanitarian project channel for everybody to go over there and to share your ideas and ask questions or even hold conversations about your humanitarian projects channel. Now we do have a TWC Patriot News channel. That channel, you can go over there and post whatever you like, talk about whatever you like. It's a conversation channel to chat about anything you want. So your comments won't be deleted unless you're being negative or argumentative or fighting with other members. We do have a trust account channel. It's for trust account information and cryptocurrency combo. We have some very good admins over there, and Mel Carmine, and TW and Tony and Amy Braddock is on there also. So we have a few good admins in there. We're not there to hand feed you any of the information that you may be looking for along those aspects, but ask your questions in there, and they will get to you eventually, or some of the other members may even help you. So as I said, we have many channels. We have a medical solutions channel run by our admin, Jack Steele. It's a tremendous channel for everyday cures and remedies that will help you with certain medical situations. So be free and feel free to join that channel also. So now let's get into the RV and Nesara aspects. As we all know, the ZIM is designated as the bonds, which will be redeemed when the RV happens, when Tier 4B notifications come out. The ZIM has been designated for humanitarian projects. At one time, it was said that if you had ZIM, you had to have a project, but that's not the case. You can donate to one of the Trump ISO executive orders to a project, or you can write your own project up. People need to get rid of this fear factor from certain intel providers talking about if my project is approved. That's fear mongering. They can't stop you from doing your humanitarian project channels. Okay, so just go in there with an open mind when you go to the Tier 4B notifications and know that your project's going to get approved. If people want to talk about along those lines, approved or not approved. My understanding is all projects will be approved. They can't stop you from doing your projects, whether you want to do them on a personal basis or not. Now, it has been said if they like your project, it'll be fully funded. So when you're going in there to your appointment, you're going to need your written up project or donate. We established that. Now, if you're writing up a project, hold on 1 second here. If you're writing up a project like I am, you know, I got my 3-ring binder, you know, with my cover page. You know, open it up. An additional cover page. Some information about my project. Then I go into my bullet point presentation. So from there, you're going to go on and you're going to give them information on how you want to fulfill your bullet point presentation and make it happen. Things you may need, additional information. Your projects don't have to be wrote up that big. In fact, you should keep it fairly short. You only have 30 to 45 minutes, it's been said, to present your project, turn in all your currencies and your bonds to be counted and, you know, exchanged or redeemed in the aspect of the ZIM. There is only one basket, so make sure you bring everything that you have to your appointment. You don't want to leave nothing behind. There ain't going to be no second chance. There's some intel providers that talking that some of the currencies may not or are not in the first basket. But we don't know what's true or not true with all the intel out there. So to be safe, make sure you bring all your currencies to your appointment. Do not leave nothing behind, because if you do, you may not be able to bring them in later. As far as the rates go, we can talk a little bit about rates since I'm doing a video. There's many different intel providers that are saying many different things. Some intel providers are saying 11 to 18 million on $100 trillion note. Mark Z says it's going to be a default rate of 30 million. Did I say that wrong? Some intel providers say it's going to be 11 to 18 million. Excuse me if I may have quoted that wrong. 11 to 18 million per $100 trillion note. That's some intel providers. Others like Mark Z have said 30 million per $100 trillion note. There's some intel providers are talking that ZIM excuse me, will redeem on a sliding scale where you get a certain percentage and each one you turn in, the percentage value of that ZIM note goes down a little lower and lower And they're also saying that you can only bring in so many, which caused a lot of people to be giving them away to their friends and family and all this and that. Well, I'm here to tell you there is no limit on the Zim or any currencies. Bring everything you have to the appointment. If you want to give some away to help other people and enlighten them about the process for when Tier 4B notifications come out and how they make their appointment and everything, then feel free to do so. That's your choice to do. That's a way of helping people. But, if they're not awake, it could be a waste. And then that note will just sit there and not do nothing. And especially with the Zim, this is only a one-time chance with the Zim, because after Tier 4B notifications, the Zim will be no good. You won't be able to get the money you need for humanitarian projects. So other Intel providers are saying different things. One Intel provider exactly was saying about the Zim is to go in there and ask for $500,000 per Zim bond. So that is out there. What's true? The sliding scale, the $500,000 per Zim note, or Mark Z, the 30 million per 100 trillion. Who's correct? We don't know. All you need to know, though, is to go in there with your best intentions and your head held high, with a good heart that you're going to do the right thing. You're going to run a humanitarian project to lift up humanity, to put people to work, to save your fellow man and spread the wealth worldwide. But, start in your own country first, wherever you're at. Start in your own country first and then expand out. That'll probably be the wisest advice anybody can give you. Because let's face it, none of us are used to this, and it's going to take a while to get things going. And your project being done in your own country could be your model that you could take to other countries, and in order to expand worldwide, so to speak. I'm doing that with my humanitarian project for my Mustang horse rescue that I'm going to turn around and expand it after I make and open multiple places in the United States. I plan on going to Australia and some other countries, Spain or whatever, but I'm going to start here at home. As far as the other currencies are concerned, there's multiple rates put out there. See if I can quote a few. For the Iraqi dinar, it's been reported at $4.81 per Iraqi dinar. So that is also in country. That's what they'll get in that country, $4.81 per my understanding. Right now, they haven't set their rates, but that was the last reported rate for the Iraqi dinar. For people in the other countries, mainly the United States, it's said that we'll get a few dollars more than that $4.81. Anywhere from $6 to $8 because of the treaty that was set up, the oil treaty. I believe that's per Mark Z. For all our investments that we made in the past as a country. So there's that. As far as the Vietnamese dong, Mark Z reports a rate of $2.30, and the same thing. Due to the treaty, we may get a few dollars more, from anywhere from $4 to $6. But neither here nor there. Just like with the Iraqi dinar, there's the rates that I've already told you, but there's been reports of as high as $16 to $18. Same thing with the Vietnamese dong. There's been reports of 16 to 18 to $24. So we don't know exactly what is true. The main thing is not to go into your appointment being greedy and feeling that this money is owed to you, because it's not. You're going in there to exchange those two in particular currencies, but all the other currencies are on the table also. So bring everything you have. The main thing about all this is mainly for humanity. It's not about you or me. It's not about getting rich. We've been suppressed all our lives with all these technologies and things withheld from us, and we've been beat down by the deep state, you know. So this is about humanity as a whole. It's not about you or me. It's not about getting rich. It's about doing something to help our fellow man, pick everybody up, and we all move forward together. Once this great awakening happens and we all come together as one. Remember, where we go all, we go one, right? That's the saying everywhere. I can't really go into rates on a lot of the other currencies. We can discuss the Hungarian Pango. You add zeros to it. We have charts in our pin post in most of all our channels. The same thing with the Venezuela Bolivar. You add zeros to them. The years on them are from 2017 to 2021 on the Venezuela Bolivar. It is 1946 on the Hungarian Pango. So the charts will explain how you add the zeros to those. So be sure, to check all the pin post messages. What to talk about? Right now, we're all waiting for our Tier 4B notifications. And if you don't know how to get the Tier 4B notifications, I'm going to tell you right now. In our pin post, we have a post with 3 aggregated website links to go to sign up for their daily newsletter. One is dinarrecaps.com, the other is dinardetectives.com, and the other one is thebigbrucecall.com. You can go in there and register your email in order to receive the daily newsletter. It is said that the Tier 4B notifications will come out in their emails for their newsletters. Also, Restore Republic by GCR will be posting the SafeLink website email address when it comes out in one of their videos. You could also be watching the original Mark Z. He's one of my favorites for information. He is going to be putting on his gold bow tie and gold hat and gold jacket. And he's got like a giant gold egg. And of course, he's going to have his backdrop of the golden egg and probably a banner, and who knows, maybe even fireworks by the time it's all over. Hopefully we don't have to wait that long. But I do see a lot of fireworks in the future, everyone, because once this goes, there's going to be people celebrating clear across the world. And for those sleepers, they're still going to be blessed through Nesara with all their back taxes ever taken from them all their lives. Taxation without representation, that's all been a bunch of BS. It's illegal. So everything that you ever been taken out of your paycheck from paycheck to paycheck, tax-wise, is going to be returned to us. Even if you're involved in the RV, you're still going to get that Nesara money of all the taxes taken away from you your entire life. I hear as far as debt forgiveness, they're doing the mortgages. I don't know how the cutoff time is on that. Student loans, property taxes, stuff like that, things associated with the federal banks, because it's all been done under nefarious means to defraud us. So we will be getting all that money back. A lot of this it's been said all along. You know, I was just looking at my screen. I'm sorry. I was just trying to see how to do something. But okay. I'm new to this Zoom thing, guys, so bear with me. Also, as far as debt forgiveness, I hear they're already in the process of giving out debt forgiveness, kind of like in test runs. Once Nesara is officially announced and Mr. C puts in the codes, all debt will be forgiven clear across the world. So there's no worries with that. We just have to be patient and wait on that to happen. Some of the debt forgiveness is also dealing with hospital bills, medical bills, all that. That's going to go away. We got the new med beds coming out. Hospitals in medical issues is going to change drastically. But so anyways, I got some food cooking, and this was just a test run. So I just wanted to touch some issues and you know, join all our channels, especially our TWC Patriot News channel, where you can post whatever you want, you talk about whatever you want. But rules will be enforced in our other channels. I hope this video gets several views. There's some good information in it. And next video, I'll go over the RV Redemption Center process. Have a good day.